All right, pandas, we're back. Sorry about the no audio for a while. I appreciate y'all's patience. Pandas! We were back out again. Sorry, I had to close. I had to get out of this trade. I actually wanted to hold it, but because of news, I didn't want to hold it into news. I just didn't want to violate any new or any rules. So now we can trade freely with no more news. Now we know what happened. Measure move hit perfectly here on that cup and handle when it was earlier here when it triggered like this. Right, you had a cup and handle here, measure move made. Pandas. Good news. Good news, pandas. Absolutely good news here. Apex responded. Apex responded, pandas. They actually responded. Isn't that amazing? Apex actually responded to my email. If you guys haven't followed, here's the journey so far. Here is the journey so far. The journey is this. I made $8,000 on my accounts. So I requested max payouts. Payouts got denied. And the reason for denial was because they said that I violated the negative 30% P&L rule. If you don't know, there's a negative 30% P&L rule. And, just like there is a 30% consistency rule for profits, there's also a 30% consistency rule for negative money, I guess, for losses. So I got denied. I said, that's fine. Okay, fair enough. It's clearly in the rules. There's a 30% negative rule. And if I broke it, I broke it. I breached it, I breached it. Fair enough. Fair enough. But if you're going to deny my payouts, what I need from Apex now is very clear-cut answer on how do I get payouts for the next time. So I asked, I got denied payouts. I asked support, hey, can you let me know with details what I need to do in order to get my next payout. I'm fine with you deny my payout. Okay, the rules are the rules. You can, it's dumb that you exercise the rules because they show me the chart where I literally violated for like 1 second. I violated that rule for 1 single second, and they decided to deny my payout because of 1 second because I breached the negative 30 P&L, and it was unrealized gains. It wasn't even actually realized gains. It was unrealized gains that I broke the P&L. And within that same trade, I came out of the negative P&L, and I literally breached it for like a couple seconds. There is actually a clause inside the consistency rule KBA or help article that says that if you breach it for like a momentarily breach it, then they won't put that against you. I straight up told them this is the epitome of this rule of this clause happening. Literally breached it with unrealized gains for a couple seconds, and then it came back up into the profit. Please just remove this altogether from the article if you're not going to honor, your own KBA, your own help article. So that's how I responded. But they responded and they told me exactly where I breached it. And I said, okay, fair enough. I guess if you want to, you can do that. Letter of the law, not the spirit of the law, right? So, I said, so then the second part of the email says, this is what you need to do to get the payout. Just trade 8 days of $50, 5 of those days $50 or more, and they said you can request payouts. That's all it takes from moving here on forward. Pandas. We got a clear-cut answer. All we need to do is trade 8 more days, and 5 of those days have to be more than $50. That's all we need for moving forward, pandas. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to request another payout. I might even have to get to 10,000. I personally want to get to 10,000. I think it's a good number to get to. And I think I'll just feel very secure about my payouts. And after payouts, feel very secure about my accounts. I'll still have, almost $7,000 left in these accounts to continue to trade. So I want to reach 10K if I can by Friday. But pandas, I don't care. If I reach if I reach Friday and I don't have, if I'm not to 10K, I don't care. I'm gonna request payouts because at the end I'd rather secure my bamboo than anything else. That's the most important thing for me. So that's what I'm gonna do. No matter what, I most likely will get to Friday with 5 days or more with 50. I think I have like I have 3 days of profits so far, so I just need 2 more days of profits until Friday. Hopefully today we get profits. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if the price action behaves today. But yeah, that's the journey so far. So they did respond, and they responded very favorably, just saying all you have to do now is trade 8 more days, and then you can request a payout, $50 or more, and that's all it takes. So we'll see. Let's see if they honor that. Let's see if they honor the email they sent me. So are you requesting 140K payout now? So the highest I can request is 55,000, which is um so every account has a max you can withdraw for the first like three requests or something like that. The rules are a little bit confusing, but I gotta look exactly at how many like all the numbers. But regardless, the very first payout, the max you can request at the 150K account level is 2750, $2,750. So I'm gonna request 20 accounts, $2,750, which equals to $55,000. So my first payout hopefully will be $55,000. I hope, but we shall see, pandas. We shall see. The most important thing right now is our next trade, right? The most important thing right now is to get bamboo today, and hopefully we can get it. This is actually reversing pretty hard right now after making that measure move. I'm looking for a fail second entry long, I guess, but geez Louise, this is like dropping, and I'm not sure if there's much room for me to really enter short here now. Let's get some clear price action right now. It's pretty much creating trading. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Okay, it's dropping pretty heavily here. Very strong push down. Right, big push up. Basically retrace this entire channel in one leg, more or less one leg. I'm gonna try to ride this momentum down a little bit. Let's just get a little bamboo here. Let's get a dub. Let's get a dub in the books, yeah. Let's get one dub in the books. I would love to see it. Let's get one dub in the books, please. Here we go. I just want like a small scalp. At least the previous day's close. Can we get at least previous day's close without breaking the previous candle's high? That's what I was hoping for. Looks like I'm going to get hit anyways. Doesn't matter. I would like to just, get to this key areas. Like barely getting there. And now we got hit again. So we're 0-4 now. It's absolutely ridiculous price action. I mean, we just need good price action for one single day. That's all I'm asking for. And we can't even hit the previous day's close here on that move down. But all good, pandas. Huge move down. Thought I can get a little bit of momentum. This trade here is proving to be very, 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 very not. This is a terrible trade. This is not a high probability trade. Very low probability. I've done this many times, and every time I skip it, it works out. Every time I try, it doesn't work. So a huge push down, looking for a little bit of fall through. Don't get any fall through. Can't even hit the key area. I mean, this looks like a strong bounce out to the upside because it missed that. The fact that it missed this like key area by a couple ticks, making this double bottom here, such a strong push down. It looks like a V bottom setting up here, right? All the bulls just salivating the fact that this happened, buying it all up, buying everything up in this candle here. Let's see, pandas. Let's see if we can get it. Doesn't matter. Let's see if I can even get the payouts. I mean, my accounts are suffering here, so we're gonna have to focus up a little bit. Took a trade here. I mean, I just wanted like how many ticks? I just wanted what? I wanted 5 points versus it's a 2-to-1. 2-to-1 risk reward. It's a terrible risk reward. High probability trade. Can't even get those high probability trades right now after this huge push down. All good. All good, pandas. Now we're coming back up. I'm a little bit confused, right? We missed this key area, a couple ticks, a couple points. We bounced off, making a V bottom type situation. Huge wick, 5-minute chart. Let's see what happens here. Okay, looking for a fail second to short. Let's get some big bamboo here. Fail second to short, I think would be good bamboo here. Let's see if we can get it. Actually, bouncing off our trend line now. Let's see. I think we can get it still. Big push down. Jeez, what a push. What a push. What a push. I don't know, pandas. I'll take it at 1. Okay, we're clearly closing above the 20 MA. Let's see, pandas. I mean, come on. We got this. Second just short. Looking for fail second short. Looking for undershoots and overshoot. That's what we're looking for right now. Double bottom. There it is. It's a second to short off our trend line and 20 MA. Terrible looking signal bar. Very terrible looking signal bar here. We're going to look for a reversal because we're looking for a V bottom because of the fact that this missed this key area. And we have a huge wick on the 5-minute chart. Let's make some bamboo, pandas. Can we make a little bamboo today, please? That's all I'm asking for. Just a little bamboo today. I would like a little bit of bamboo today. That'd be nice. I think we have a good trade here. If it doesn't work out, so be it. But I think it's a good trade here. Let's try to get a little bit of bamboo. Let's let it cook a little bit more here. Let it cook. There we got the huge wick. V bottom, missing this key area. Now the reverse is happening, and hopefully we can just keep going up forever. We shall see. Hopefully it's not a big pain here. Strong bull bar ending on its high, no follow through, and maybe a little bit of follow through. Okay, a little bit of follow through. Gotta let these cook. You gotta let these like trades cook now. That's what it takes for these trades to work out. Let these trades cook a little bit. Let's get one runner here. Let's protect a little bit of bamboo here. Let's protect a little bit of bamboo here. Protect a little bit of bamboo. Can't protect any bamboo. This is absolute trash price action now. It is turning to trash. Can we get a little bit of a push up without a big retracement? One time is all I'm asking for. I don't know if I want to hold the original risk, but I may have to hold original risk here. Hold the original risk. We'll just take the hit. We'll hold the original risk here. I think it's just what it's going to take to win trades today. Hold the original risk. Can't come out risk-free on days like today. And it's going to continue to retrace in your entries. Happens all the time. Okay, if it pops up here, I'm putting my risk because now we got a pivot to work with. We got a pivot to work with here. Hopefully we get this pivot to work with. Hopefully we get a nice push up. Come on, bulls. Push. 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 I need you guys to pull through, bulls. I need you to pull through, bulls. Do I have to hold the original risk? I don't want to, but if I have to, I will. If I have to, I will hold the original risk. Holding original risk. Big pain maybe ensuing. This trap is not really working out as I planned. Original risk held. Pandas, can we get it? Original risk held. We might get paid for it. We might get paid for it. We need to push up now. It has to happen now. Right now. Oh my goodness. Can I still hold the original risk? Can I still hold the original risk here? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. If it doesn't pop up here, pandas, I don't know when it's going to pop up. If it doesn't pop up here, pandas, I don't know when it's going to pop up. If it doesn't do it here, pandas, I don't know what's good. Pandas! Pandas! We got a good trade going on for us right now. Very good trade. Very good trade here. If it comes down again here, I'm out. I'm out. If it comes down here again, I'm out. Right? It's too many retests at this point of the same area. And I just do not want to see what happens. Right? Too much overlap. It could be 50-50 here. And come right back down and go wham. This trap could fail essentially. Pandas! Can we make 2K today is a question. Can we make 2K today to make up for what happened yesterday? Let's see, pandas. This is not looking pretty. It's not looking pretty. We keep getting nice moves up, but no follow-throughs on these moves. We're going to protect some bamboo here, though. I'll tell you that much. We're going to protect a little bit of bamboo here. I'll tell you that much. We'll protect a little bit if we can get it. Even if can we at least get here? Protect a little bit of bamboo. Can we get a little bit of... Okay, pandas.
Target filled.
Easy peasy. Let's protect that bamboo, pandas. Protect the bamboo when you can. And now we got a runner. Now this is free. This is free. This is free, pandas. This one's free, pandas. Let's see how much money we can get. Hopefully it's just a straight up V bottom and this doesn't ever see this level again. Right? Hopefully this is one of those days where it never sees level. For me, most likely trading range. That's what I feel like might happen. Big up, big down, big up. Probably big down again. Probably not breaking out now. Market's been absolute trash. What else should I expect at this point? Market's been absolute trash. But pandas can dream, right? Pandas can dream bouncing off the 20 EMA. I'm not doing anything here. I'm just letting it cook. I'm letting it cook, pandas. I'm letting it cook, pandas. Let's let it cook. I'm going to just take it right off here. I'm not doing it here. I'm just going to let it cook, pandas, because this could be amazing. This could be absolutely ridiculous. It could be. Price action is telling me most likely trading range. So maybe I should have just scalped out the entire position. Right? Even if it's not a full-blown trading range, the swings are going to be so nasty, right? It's going to be so much drawdown per legs, like per each leg, that you most likely can't hold runners, right? It'll just come out, sweep out, and take out your runners, and then it's gonna, go back up. But because it's so choppy, even if it's going up, because it's so many overlapping bars, most likely your runners are not gonna work out, right? Like at least if you come out break even, we're gonna see a prime example here. We're about to see a prime example here. But pandas, let's see what happens. I'm trying to make 1,500 today if I can. I would love to make 2K. But man, look at that perfect exit though, pandas. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that a beaut? Coming out perfectly right there. Basically, I was just trying to hit this measure move a little bit, front running a little bit of that measure move again. For those who basically were holding it through that measure move, they basically came out. All those traders came out break even, but some were holding it still, or came and entered in and it bounced off. So maybe making a 1 to 2. Pandas, we got a runner here. We absolutely have a runner. This could, I doubt anything's going to happen from this, but this could be amazing. This could be disgusting here. I really doubt it, but it could be disgusting. Let's hold, pandas. Hold. Right now we got a pivot to work with. Right, we can salvage a little bamboo here. It's not even, I don't think it's even really that worth it. But we'll move it up a little bit and hopefully get some clear bamboo here. We're going to keep running this until there is no end. Daily chart still creating a huge trading range. I just feel like the trading range is going to continue on the daily chart. I just don't see much reason for it to really break out of the daily chart range. So, we're at the top of it. It can be a big reversal here. I don't know. It's creating itself a trading range still, right? Like, if I had to create a trading range, this is what it would be, right? You got a clear bottom and a clear top, and we're near the top, pandas. Like, I should just take my profits here just to secure it, but I got enough profits here on those three contracts. Another higher low, pandas. Another higher low. I'm moving this here, but we gotta break the previous pivot high, otherwise I'm not moving anything. Right? We need to break the previous. There it is. All right. So now we have pivots to work with. The nice thing about this is we have a higher chance of getting stopped out, but we're protecting more bamboo. We're up 790, pandas. We're up 790. We're halfway there to my goal, at least for 1,500. I want to hit 1,500 because I need basically 2 more days of 1,500 to hit 10K. So once I hit 1,500 right now, my accounts will be up to like 8,000, 500-ish, right? 8,500-ish. Another 1,500 day will mean that I'm at 10K. So that's why I want to hit 2 days of 1,500 if I can. I would love to see it, pandas. I would love to see it. Pandas. 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 I mean, for me, I'm kind of happy I just took profits here because at any moment this can reverse because of the price action, right? Big up, big down, big up. Lots of overlapping bars, right? We got lots of overlapping bars here. Overlapping bars here, lots of overlapping bars here, overlapping bars here, overlapping bars here. We got a lot of areas of overlapping bars, and it just makes it feel like that this like what you want to see is like stuff like this, right? We want to see this and continuations of stuff like this, right? Big legs up, and even this is too choppy, right? We got big. Let's see. I mean, like big legs up, little consolidation, but it's not much overlap, right? It's going. There's basically legs, right? We can see legs. Right here, no legs. We can't see legs. Right. There's difference between like basically like it staying in a small consolidation versus like this, like very disgusting. Basically no legs. Right. We have legs versus no legs. Like we want legs, right? We want some legs here. Amazingly makes a higher low still here, but I'm okay. I'm out. I'm happy with my profits with that trade, and we can find the next trade, especially because it's getting so choppy again. Again, if I were to create a trading range, it would just be this. Right? It'll just be this. And maybe this pivot high can tell me where to really put this. Maybe looking for a reversal here, in fact. I wouldn't mind that. Let me read a couple of your comments. Nasir says, Panda, what are you going to do with your 55K? I'm going to buy Corvette. Corvette, pandas. I'm going to buy Corvette for Papa Panda. I'm gonna buy a Corvette for Papa Panda. Papa Panda's dream car is a Corvette, and I want to give it to him. Yep. C8 or what? C9? Is there a C9? Oh, there's no such. C8, huh? There's no such thing. C9. It's all C8. Yep. It looks. The 2020s and newer ones, man, they look nice. It's the newer bodies. They look. I'm not gonna lie. They look pretty nasty. They look aggressive. The C8Z06, is that what it is? C8Z06. I'm probably gonna look for this car. Let's see, like 2020. 2020, they're going for sale for like 60K. So let's see. Yeah, 60K. Let's see. Yeah, so from 2020, they changed the body, and it looks really nice. At least I think it looks nice. Can you blame me for trying here? Can you blame me for trying here? Top of a trading range. Choppy market. You know what? I learned my lesson. I'm going to take one contract and scale in one time. You know what? I should only take one contract from now on. Just one contract from now on so I can have one scale in ready. So I can at least have one scale in ready. This looks like a good trade, right? Big up, big down, big up. Basically hitting top of a trading range. Feels like entry long. I mean, it's almost good enough to go with two right now. I'll go with one. Reduce my risk. It allows me to scale in like one time, especially in a trading range. It's very in a trading range. It's even more important to have like a little bit of powder in the keg to scale in. So this trap looks like it's failing, but we'll scale in if we have to. Right, it means wide stop, unfortunately, but you greatly increase your probability here. You greatly increase your probability by doing this of winning the trade. Winning the trade or coming at break even. Either one. To me, this makes sense. Failed second entry. It does bounce off this area. Right? Basically comes out, takes your runner out, and then bounces up again. I don't like that either. I can just take the losses here and just move on. Next trade. Let's see. I'll take it on next reversal up, reversal down. It pushes back up here. I think that we'll call it. We'll call it there. Yeah, it pushes back up. We'll call it there. Right.
25-minute trap.
Whoa! What just happened? I think. Whoa! 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 I made another trade. How's that happen? How's that work out? Oh, because my stop loss is way up here. Okay, interesting. I guess I'll try again. We'll try again here, I guess. I don't know. It's having a hard time breaking a previous candle's low. Makes it feel like this is very bullish. Okay. Well, we'll see. Well, a little premature there in that entry. It's all good. Maybe it's not all good. I think I gotta just take it out here, though. I'm already 2 contracts in. I don't know if I can go much harder than that, can I? I'm basically just trying to take it out at every reversal here. Trying to enter in more. It could look for a new high here, but I do feel like we're at the top of trading range, so this makes the most sense to me to try this. I don't know, though. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. I could extend my stop loss. I'd rather just take the hit and move on. Look for a better trade. This trade is shot already. I went a little early in this trade. That's why it's so difficult. All right, we pretty much got it though. We pretty much got it. I'm not gonna take this reversal back up. Right, we're too close to resistance here. I can come up break even-ish here, bouncing off the 20 EMA. I'm gonna just try to take a big swing back down to the bottom trading range. I think that's my best trade here right now. And if it doesn't work out, so be it. It is what it is. Move on. Move on with life. We gotta keep trying. Okay, that just pops up. Takes me out pretty easily here. No problem. We're basically break even today. I'll take it. Right, these are really small swings here, so we're basically break even right now. We're basically break even. Jeez. Market's getting very tricky here. I mean, the fact that it's so choppy made me feel like we're coming back down to the bottom trading range. But I don't know. I'm not gonna trade against this.
5-minute trap.
5-minute trap could cause us to push up a lot here, creating another like cup and handle type situation. Whew. Comes back down here. It is what it is. Let me just basically tick shots me. I'm just not sure how much risk am I really willing to hold here. I probably really messed that up. Like I should have scaled in more here. I don't know. I probably really messed that up. I messed up that trade, I think, really bad. I should have scaled in closer to this trend line instead of the reversal down. I'm too conservative on my scale-ins, really, if you think about it. I should be scaling with limit orders, but I scaled in with a stop order at the reversal. And I paid the price because it created an outside bar reversal, but at the end, it's ending up pushing down. I might push down hard now. I literally missed it by One candle just pushed down. Unfortunate. It is what it is though, pandas. I mean, I just want a good trade. At this point, like anything in this mush, in this diarrhea, it's not worth it, pandas. Like just take the hit. I mean, I could be a break even day today and be happy because essentially, if you think about it, we're like, it's just a very choppy day today. So, choppy days usually means I come out break even, maybe a little green, a little red. That's basically chop even, like choppy days. Right, these are so confusing because now, like, do I go long here or do I like, this is too hard for me. I'd rather go short up here. That's a better trade for me, in my opinion. And now I can maybe adjust this trend line to look like this since we actually got bounce off of it. We got 3 hits now off this trend line, making a pretty strong trend line, pretty confirmed. Right, completely overlapping bars on the 5-minute chart, which means essentially break even day for me. But when you get that many overlapping bars on the 5-minute chart, it just means another throwaway day, and this means another day where we're gonna waste essentially, in my opinion. It's just too difficult trade days like today. Very difficult. Put a panda head on the hood. All right. I gotta get like a custom emblem, but I don't think Papa Panda would like it. I don't think Papa Panda would like a panda head on his Corvette. $55K payout, pandas. Can we get it one time, please? One time, low or high here. I mean, the reason why days like this kind of make me angry, it's not necessarily because like I lose money. I could even be red. I don't mind. I don't mind being a little red. It's just days like this just provide no opportunity. I just waste so much time. That to me is more aggravating. When you get like basically out of the last 4 weeks, we had one good trading day. That was last Friday. One good trading day last 4 weeks. Last Friday. That's probably the best day in the last 4 weeks. This is the 5th week now, going into the 5th week, and this 5th week, more or less the same. Terrible price action. Completely trash price action. I can't even go short here. Even though I kind of want to, I can't go short here. Too choppy. Bouncing off our trend line. Bouncing off a couple supports here. But boy, oh boy, do I want to try. Boy, do I want to try. Breakout retest. I think again I'm going with one contract. All right, just so I can, if I can bail out on this trade if I have to, without feeling much pain. Right, complete overlapping bars makes it feel like I can come right back up to the top of this trading range. There's a chance it could break out here to the bottom of the trading range, which would be nice. Right, good risk, decent risk reward here in my opinion. Probability is like 40%, maybe, if that. 40% probability. Amazing risk reward here. Like really good risk reward here. Okay, we got into that trade, snap down to it, probably snap back up, take me out. That's how those usually work, pandas. That's how those usually work. Yep, snaps right back up. That's why I only took one contract. I don't know if it's worth bringing this up here because if we come back up, if this fails, this can just come back up to the top of this trading range. It's just like what trading range is going to win is really the question. Who knows? Okay, pushing down a little bit here. Can we get it? Can we get a little bit of bamboo today is the question. Could be one of those days we just get a little bit of bamboo. Can't get much more than that. It's like a 1-to-1 essentially. I really don't like any reversal here. Any reversal here is a little bit scary because this is basically a failed breakout. come up break even here if I have to, whatever. It's gonna just be one of those days you just can't make money off any swings. I should scalp everything here. All right, we'll take it. We'll just take the hit. I mean, it's not that much risk. Very small candles here. Right, what's my risk here? It's like 10 points. Not even 10-point risk. It's crazy. Pushing down again. Is it worth scaling in on this trade? Pops up, of course. Takes me out, of course. Most likely take me out here. It is what it is. Yeah, most likely take me out. I'm okay. It's such a small risk. I thought the risk reward was well worth it. Right, coming back to the bottom of the trading, like we're clearly trading range price action. Hopefully, coming back to the bottom of the trading range made sense on this trade. And sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't. Could be another push down. I'll hold it. I'll just diamond paw this. It's very small risk, like $200 risk. It's all good. It's very it's worth the reward here. This $200 expense. Coming off the 20 EMA now. Coming off the 20 EMA now here. I don't know if it's worth really extending this. I'll just take the hit. Whatever, pandas. It's all good. If we reverse again, I'll go short. If we reverse again, I'll go short. Could have came out break even, but like I said, $200 risk is nothing. It's less than $200 risk here. And maybe it give me a clear idea of what to do in my next trade. Because we're clearly in a super strong trading range. Clearly super choppy here. Yeah, definitely not going short now. All right, get stopped out. All good. Yeah, Pan, I mean, it's just one of those days. It's just really just one of those days. Like, you're just not going to be able to do much today. Unless you're trading limit orders. You're just not going to be able to do much today. It's just going to be one of those days. When you see this nonsense. So much nonsense today. Look at the 5-minute chart. This basically tells you all you need to know today. It's absolute trash. Absolute just diarrhea right now. Basically, you cannot take a trade, I think, until you either break this pivot high or this pivot low. Then you may get out of this trading range, and then we can talk. But until then, Panda's this is just diarrhea. Right? I thought we can come back down to 20 MA. That's why I wanted to hold that trade. We have not yet touched the 20. Okay, let me rephrase that. We did touch it one time here, but we kind of been trading away from it for a while. I don't know, Panda's. Whatever happens here. I don't think today's the day I'm gonna really make a lot of money. If anything, I'll come out a little red today. It is what it is. It's just one of those days, Pandas. One of those days. Just one of those days. And you're going to get days like that today. You're going to get days like that all the time. All the time you get days like that. I really thought we'd get some sort of move now, but nah, look at this. Absolute trash. It's absolute trash. And I'm not really taking well, my target was clearly in the bottom. It's not worth taking. I'd rather just take the hit than just skunking it right there. Come back up to the top. Coming back up to this the trend line here. Curious to see if we're gonna break through it now. No clue. Absolutely no clue. I do want to stick around. I want good price action to develop, but when you get the 5-minute that looks like this, Pandas, right? When your 5-minute looks like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 overlapping bars in a row, it really is just difficult to trade, right? That was today. This was yesterday, right? Bajillion overlapping bars in a row, right? So we got 2 bad days of trading. Another bajillion overlapping bars in a row. 3 days of bad trading. Here, decent trading, which was Friday. And like I said, this is the day I made $2,000. So this is actually an okay day of trading, right? We don't have a bajillion overlapping bars in a row. But then before then, bajillion, so 3 out of 4 days, bajillion overlapping bars in a row here. Here, I didn't trade this day. I don't know what day this day was. It might have been Memorial Day or something. I just didn't trade that day. Bajillion overlapping bars in a row. Bajillion overlapping bars in a row. Bajillion overlapping bars in a row, right? This is all the market open, right? These are all at the market opens. Right? Bajillion overlapping bars in a row. Impossible to trade. Bajillion overlapping bars in a row at the market open, and bajillion market, bars in a row, market open. It's just every single day, day after day after day after day after day. This is the kind of price action we've been getting, and it's just a miracle I'm even at any profit right now. And so if you started your trading journey like in the last 4 weeks, thoughts and prayers to you. It's like near impossible, at least I mean you guys could be loving this price action. If you guys like choppy price action, then you're gonna love this. You're gonna love these market conditions. I do not. I do not like choppy price action. Got a bona fide triangle here now. Let's see which way it breaks out. Absolute trash price action, man. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's ridiculous. I think this triangle can be meaningful. It seems pretty confirmed. Like a big down, big up. And the next time it pushes down, not as far down. Feels somewhat bullish to me. But what do I know? It feels somewhat bullish to me. But what do I know? Could be a double bottom turning to a triangle to break out. That's what it looks like it might be happening here. Right? Double bottom, creating a triangle to break out now. But what do I know, Pandas? What do I know? I don't know anything. Nobody knows. Who's gonna know? This is just absolute diarrhea right now. All right. Is this the time? Is this a little too early to break out? Should we try to time this breakout? Am I getting a little too antsy here? I think I am. This is too choppy here. Too many overlapping bars. Just so disgusting. Untradeable price action every single day, day after day after day after day. And welcome to the market these days. This is what the 2025 market looks like. Second entry long here. Do I like it? No, I mean it's right at resistance. How can I take the second entry long? How can I take it? How can I ever take the second entry long? This is right at resistance. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. My P&L is basically showing what kind of day is today. Diarrhea. Jeez. We're up 700 now. We're down 400, up 700, down 185. Second entry long triggering here.
2500 tick trap.
Coming off maybe this resistance. Oh, let's see, Pandas. Let's see what happens. No idea. Is it ready to break out? I probably have a higher chance of making money here, banking on the fact this won't break out. That's a higher probability thing. This won't. Oh, it will break out, and the breakout will fail. It's the highest probability thing you can do here. It will break out and then fail. That's the highest probability thing you can do here. Failed breakouts. If both breakouts worked, then that means there's a higher probability of breaking out. You know what I mean, Pandas? And there's more high probability of breaking out. Breakouts have good risk reward. So that means you have a high probability, good risk reward trade. It just doesn't exist in the market. The market's too balanced. So when you have a setup like that, you gotta be like, alarm should be going off. Your alarm should be going off if you're starting to see a setup like that. Your alarms definitely should be going off if people are promoting. They know a trade like that. High probability, good risk reward. Just get don't walk, run. You know what I mean? Got OI patterns, but so choppy. Are they reliable today? I don't know. Are they reliable today? We'll find out. These OI patterns. There's two OI patterns that broke on the 2500 tick and 5-minute chart. Two OI patterns that broke out to the upside. Let me show you. 5-minute OI pattern, right? This is a outside, inside bar, right? This bar is completely inside this bar, so we call it outside, inside, or OI for short. That's a 5-minute. 2500 tick, same thing. OI, outside, inside, and it broke to the upside. So let's see if it's reliable. I don't know. Will it be? Who knows? Nobody knows. It's just so choppy. I'm not going to take a OI pattern when it's that choppy. To me, it's probably going to create an outside bar now. Right? I mean, if we're in a strong trend and then it starts to create an OI pattern, then it's like, all right, that makes a lot of sense. Let's take this OI pattern to go with trend. But when it's choppy and then OI pattern happens, it's just like, I don't know. It's too risky. Who Nobody knows. But for those who took the trade and took the risk, it might pay off. Who knows? It might pay off. It is going up a little bit. It is going up a little bit. Not gonna lie. I did say I feel a little bullish right now, but for me, I'd rather play the breakout retest type situation. I mean, this is just trash, absolute diarrhea right now. Thoughts and prayers. Seriously, anyone actively trading this? 2500 tick chart looks a little bullish to me, right? 2500 tick chart is clearly staying above the 20 MA. Right? Bouncing off of it a couple times here. It does seem a little bullish to me. This does seem a little bullish to me. The 2500 tick coming off our trend line and 20 MA with a second entry long. Okay, signal bar. That's where I exited my position. Maybe I should have reversed it there. I just felt too choppy for me on the 5 minute to really feel like I knew a direction we're gonna go. But this could start breaking out. I mean, a strong bull bar on a 5 minute chart could bring in more bulls to feel more confident to enter in. We'll see though. We shall see. I mean, the 5 minute pandas. If it closes above this line here, like I might just go always and long. If we close above this line up here, it's like clear sign that the bulls are not scared, right? It should not be closing above this line, right? If the bulls are scared, right? If the bulls are scared, it cannot close above this line because this is a clear resistance. And the bulls are scared of becoming out with profit here, not adding to their position if they break this line. So if we close above this line, then I might just jump in, just go long and see what happens. It's just a high probability trade there. So we'll see. It's basically this pivot, right? If we can close above this pivot on the 5 minute chart, then we may be rocking and rolling here. We may be rocking and rolling here. Yeah, Pop-Up Panda's getting old. So I really want to like give him something nice, something nice from his son. So this dream car. What can you do? It's the least I can do, right? It's the least I can do for Papa Panda. Hopefully we can get it though. We'll see though. Like I don't know if we can get it. We'll see if we can get it. I'll try. I'm trying here, man. I'm really trying here. It might take longer than Friday, but we'll see. It may take longer than Friday, but we'll see. High or low. Strong bull bar, ending near its high on the 5 minute chart, kind of developing here. It hasn't closed above this, but it's well on its way to closing above it. It's getting close. Okay, the last couple seconds were weak on that 5 minute chart. I'm not gonna lie. Those last couple seconds were pretty weak on that 5 minute. I mean, that 1-to-1 works out easily, right? The inside bar works out easily for a 1-to-1. Right? That's what the minimum you want, right, for the inside bar because it's about a 50-50 trade. And if it's a 50-50 trade, your bare minimum you need is a 1-to-1 to have positive EV. Right? That's like neutral EV. That trade is essentially 50-50. Getting choppy. I just don't know, man. I don't feel confident in any trade right now. This looks so gross. This looks so gross. This is like the things that haunt me in my dreams. Pans, did I tell you? Like in my free time, I basically just this is what I think about. I think about price action that looks like this, and I just keep telling myself, stay away, stay away, just stay away. That's what we're doing right now. We're sitting on our paws, waiting for price action to be more clear. It's very dirty price action. It's very choppy, very filthy. And it is what it is, you know. Like you get days like this, you gotta learn how to adapt. You gotta learn how to take, trade days like today. And if you can't, you won't make it. You will not make it in this industry. If you can't look at a day like today and say, sit on your paws. Because what you're going to end up doing is you're going to keep chasing. You're going to keep chasing your losses on bad trades time and time again. You're going to keep doubling up on certain trades. You're going to keep making too many mistakes on days like today. And really, you're not going to make it. If you can't skip days like today, then you will not make it. You will not make it. I'll tell you that right now. I've done this long enough where I know. Ooh. Okay, so we get that pop up. We got to get a solid close above this line on the higher time frames. On the 5-minute chart, if we get a strong close above it, I'm going to look for entries on the smaller time frame. Right, the 5-minute close is clearly above this line. I'm going to start looking for entries on the 500 tick chart. Higher lows, limit orders off this trend line. I'm going to find as many entries as I can. Probably bona fide breakout, but we got to have a strong bull bar above this pivot. You might be wondering, like, aren't I missing out on a lot of profits? No, I'm not. Right? If you think in the long term, the probabilities and the profits you can make, this is better. This is better. You got to consider probabilities are like the thing that people always forget to consider, right? Everyone just looks at this and says, "Man, like I missed out on so much profits." No, you didn't. You didn't miss out on any profits because it's profits times probability. Probability of this happening was very little. And if it's a small probability means that you're not making that much profits. You're not missing out that much profits. When the probability, when you get a strong bull bar ending above this pivot high, then you start entering in. Now your probability is in your favor and you get profits. It's so much better to trade that way when you consider probability. So much better that way. We got a pretty big swing. I was up like 9,500. I almost was basically at payouts. I was almost basically at 10K. Now we're like 3,500 away. I keep getting these big swings. Keep getting these choppy days. I just cannot. I cannot catch a break here, pandas. These days are just so bad. I mean, look at the daily chart. This is what we've been dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 days of nonsense. That's 14 trading days, pandas. It's not 14 days. It's 14 trading days. That's purely 3 weeks of absolute chop. Can you believe it? 3 weeks of absolute chop. You wonder when will the chop stop? When will the chop stop so you can just trade a little more confidently here? We might get a solid close now above on the 5-minute chart. Right, this was the key area we wanted to close above. I may be looking for some entries here, but this is not looking too strong right now. Let's see how it ends. If it looks strong, then I'm going to enter on the smaller time frames, but it's ending weak. It's ending with a wick. It's ending with a wick, and it is closing above it. So bulls are coming in always in long. That's why you saw right away they just enter long. I look for a pullback, maybe a pullback to this channel here, bottom of this channel. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I need to find some entries here. But bulls came in always in long because they closed above this pivot. So they're thinking that now the probability is so high that we continue to go up that it's worth just going always in long. It's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy if you think about it. Right? Bulls look at that and all the bulls come together and say all the bulls do the same thing. It's like, okay. So if you're a bull and you see that, it's like you're kind of synchronized with all the other bulls. So yeah, like obviously you got to go long here. No matter what, doesn't matter. Just got to go long. Okay, we got to pull back. Potentially, we should be buying off this trend line. Buying off this trend line. Okay, doji bar. I don't really like the doji bar, but whatever, I'll try. For the sake of the always and long. For the sake of the always and long. When do I say this is no longer really true? Probably here. Buy again at the 20 MA. If it even gets to the 20 MA. Like, it's very bullish when you're like, will it even get to the 20 MA? Who knows? You're like really bullish if you're like wondering if we'll even get here. Okay, outside bar, right? Basically, that first entry fails, right? It already broke the low here. But I'm willing to hold it. Let's try to jump in with the always and long traders. See if we can get some bamboo. Kind of wide stop loss. We're just going to buy at every support until it no longer works, really. If we get another strong bull bar, I'm buying on the 5-minute chart. If we get another strong bull bar here, I'm buying on the 5-minute chart. I don't even care. I'm straight up buying it. I might buy with 2. And here's my clear target here. I'm straight up trading only the 5-minute right now. Very focused on the 5-minute chart. If we end up on a strong bull bar here on the 5-minute chart, I'm just buying with 2. I just don't know. I just cannot. It's just such a good trade. Right, clearly breaking above here. Now we got double confirmation that we're breaking out. That's like the bull's dream. Isn't that the bull's dream if you can do that? We hold, pandas. Hold. Hold. And we're buying at the close of this. If this closes strong bull bar, we're buying it, pandas. Such a high probability trade here. Like, we gotta just try, in my opinion. Like, this is pandas. Like, bulls must be salivating right now if they see a strong bull bar here. They are absolutely salivating here. Strong bull bar ending near its high, salivating, and it keeps popping up. Let's see how it ends, though. It has to be a strong bull bar ending near its high. They must be salivating right now. Upper, like, 75% of the candle. Let's see if we can close in the upper 75% of the candle. 4, 3, 2, 1. I missed it. I missed entry. I think I missed it. I'm a little too late. I missed it. It doesn't fill me. I missed it. I think okay. I'm in. Such a high probability trade, pan. It's like we're just bulls see this. They're just salivating right now. Salivating looking at that trade. Salivating looking at this candle here. We're just gonna hold. Goodness gracious. I mean, the obvious target's a previous week's high here. I mean, there's just no reason for bulls to exit here, in my opinion. They just see this and they're just like, this is This is a dream right now. Dream come true. Absolute dream come true. $2,500 tick chart. Another strong bull bar ending on its high. Multiple strong bull bars ending on their highs on the 2,500 tick. Let's see what the 500 tick looks like. It's just small pullback bull trend right now. Small pullback bull trend. I have no reason to think this is gonna go down. Like bulls are seeing this, they're like, "This is crazy." They are just salivating over this right now. The bulls. Probably the last like 2 minutes is gonna like blast off. The last two to 1 minute, this is gonna blast off. Just watch. It's gonna like explode. It's gonna explosion. But we gotta hold. We gotta hold till then. Such a high probability trade. We gotta try. If it fails, pandas. And it's just like I wouldn't mind losing this trade because it's just a trade you gotta take. And if it fails, it fails. Like what else can you do? You gotta try when you see this. Two super strong bull bars ending on their high above this. It's confirming, it's confirming this breakout essentially. It's just gotta try. In the last 2 minutes, this is gonna really start accelerating. Maybe in the last minute or so, it's gonna really start accelerating, and it's gonna be like a really strong breakout. Like to the point where like I may want to just hold this. Like I may want to hold a runner here. Let's see. Just in case it does like something crazy. Let's see, pandas. And just in case it does something crazy in the last minute. Like the last minute, this is gonna really start breaking out here. And we're gonna basically take it out at a very obvious target here, which is the previous week's high. And when we hit the previous week's high, we're gonna see if we can break out of it and just the last minute here is gonna really, you're gonna see a spike. You're gonna see all the bears really squeeze here and then just get out. Like this is the 500 tick chart. Like this is just small pullback bull trend. You just cannot escape it. Small pullback bull trend. Just waiting for the last minute for this to explode. It's gonna explode to the upside. And we're gonna have a runner here just in case it does something really crazy. And we're gonna have this like kind of runner here that's hopefully we can capture like a basically a explosive move. I could take all my risk off here and just let this be a risk-free trade at this point. But the last minute here, last 30 seconds, I think this is gonna just explode. Right? Because now all like if it's like a kind of strong bull bar, it looks like it's gonna be a strong bull bar, all the bears are gonna start coming out and bulls are gonna keep adding. They're gonna try to get in a little bit early. Like if this is like a strong bull bar, like all the bears will start coming out. They're like, okay, this is obviously gonna come here. We might as well get out of our position here and add back up to here, right? If this is like an obvious place to come out, they're gonna be like, all right, I might as well come out here already. And I will, if I can see a better position that we're obviously gonna get to, then I'm gonna take out my position here, which is gonna cause us to push up, and then they're gonna try to re-enter a little bit higher. Right, when it's like a very obvious place to go to. So hopefully we can get there without getting stopped out first. Right, it's pretty strong bull bar. Ends beneath the 50% mark. This can break the previous candle's low. I still don't have much reason to get out of this trade, in my opinion. I think I'm gonna hold. Maybe I can have to hold the whole risk here. Unfortunately, I may have to hold the whole risk. I think I'm going to hold the whole risk here, pandas, and we'll just take the risk. It didn't do what I thought it was going to do, but it might do it now. Who knows? We really need this to explode to the upside. Take my risk off again here. Just looking juicy to explode to the upside here. Like very obvious area needs to get to. all the bears are probably like, all right, I mean, if we're gonna get here, might as well just take our loss here and re-enter a little bit higher. Like if we can guarantee a higher entry, then why not do it? Maybe it'll explode now. Who knows? I think we'll get. I think we'll get the. I think we'll get our target pretty easily here. We'll see though. We haven't gotten into it yet, so just waiting, pandas, waiting very patiently. I'm gonna diamond paw this. I'm gonna diamond paw it. You can find a little like you can see the front runners coming in. You can see the front runners coming in, right? The front runners taking their profits early. Front runners coming out taking profits early here, knowing that just in case it doesn't hit it, they want to secure their profits. They made all this profits all the way up here. They're gonna secure their profits here. I'm gonna let this candle finish. I want to let this candle finish, pandas. I'm gonna let this candle finish. I want the candle to finish. We want this candle to finish here. Could be a deep pullback before really hitting it. A lot of people took their profits there. You can see that they front ran their profits, thinking potentially maybe not hitting it, and thinking, hey, like just in case, let's take our profits now because we've gained so much. It's not worth risking all of these gains just for that little profit that we missed. Pandas, we are holding this. Hold. Hold. Could be a deep pullback here, unfortunately. I don't know if I can hold it, but we will try, pandas. This could be a really deep pullback because we're talking about the 5-minute chart. So this could pull back down to the 20 EMA before finally hitting this target. And it could easily do that. Darn it. I think I missed it. I think I made a mistake. Maybe I should front run it like just like all these traders did. Like this is 1,000%. People are front running their trade, right? Because the only reason why this will react this way is because people coming with limit orders right here, and they're just like front running it, insanely front running it. But pandas, we're gonna hold. 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 We're closing beneath the 20 MA on the smaller time frame, which kind of makes this uptrend almost obsolete, maybe reversing here. It's a very scary place to be, I'll tell you that much. It's a very scary place to be. A failed second entry long here could shake me out. A failed second entry long could shake me out. Maybe I should already get out of this trade. Maybe I should already get out of this trade, look for a reversal here. This could spike down. The 5-minute chart maybe lost all its steam here. Couldn't quite get to the previous week's high. Got very close, but the choppiness might have prevented it. Might have prevented it. We'll see here, though. I think I might be better off just holding on to my trade. A failed second entry long here could be the end of me. And I may even reverse it here. I don't know. But I'm going to hold, pandas. The failed second entry long here looks actually like a very good trade to go short. But pandas, we're going to diamond paw this to the end. We're going to diamond paw it to the end, pandas. Could be quite silly. Maybe I should just reverse it here. Who knows? Maybe I should reverse it here. Can we get it, pandas? Can we get to our key area here? I would love to get it if we can. It's too scary for me. I'm coming out break even now, right? Because then the fail second entry long will trigger here. To me, that's enough reason for me to come out break even. At least I can protect my break even, and don't risk anything here. But we're diamond pawing it until we hit our target here. Absolutely disgusting pullback. But pandas, our diamond paws, will they pay off? Diamond paws, will they pay off here? I hope they will. At the end, we're risking nothing. At the end, we're risking nothing. At the end, we're risking nothing here, so it's fine. It's a good trade, in my opinion, for this profit.
5-minute trap.
Diamond Pilot. The trap triggers on the 2500 tick. Excellent news for us. Really good news for us. That trap triggering on the 2500 tick. Really good news for us. No, not now. No follow through though. I'll tell you that much. Absolutely no follow through on that trap trade. Let's see if we can get to the obvious key area. I don't know if we're gonna get it though, Pandas. This looks pretty terrible. Looks pretty horrendous now. I don't know, Pandas. We're getting above the 20 MA at least. At least we're getting above the 20 MA here. Can we get it, Pandas? The obvious key area is the previous week's high, which is marked on the 5-minute chart, right? This is the previous week's high in the 5-minute chart. That's the obvious area we're going to try to get to, but it's struggling. It's really struggling to get there. And we kind of have a deep pullback here, going beneath the 20 MA, and now we can be going in and out, in and out, in and out of 20 MA here. It can chop around for a while until it finds enough energy to push up. But I don't know, Pandas. We'll see. I think regardless, my risk reward is fine here. I have 0 risk on this trade, and we'll see. I think it's worth the it's worth holding this, and it's just like $500. It's okay. I think it's worth holding this because this is like a nice $1,500 gain. It could be a really nice push up here, and it's an obvious target, which the probability is high. Of course, I came out with a little bit of slippage, and it took me out, and it is what it is. What can you do? What can you do? Like, I have an obvious target I need to wait for. If it doesn't hit it and it misses by a few points, there's not much I can do other than maybe joining in on the front runners. But to me, that was worth it. I come out break even on the trade. The worst case scenario, come out break even. Best case scenario, I come out with an extra $1,500. That is it's basically you lose $0 or you gain $1,500. Like, think about how good of a deal that is. Think about how good of a deal that is. It's a great deal. Amazing deal. This is a range chart. No, it's a tick chart. It's not. So it's this amazing deal I had for myself. I'm going to hold that deal all day, every day. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So at the end, we're only down 210. We were up like $1,000 on that trade. Unfortunately, it didn't pan out as I wanted to. It really got choppy near the previous week's high. Couldn't quite get there, unfortunately. And sad day. If I have another reason to go long, I may try again. But right now, this is looking kind of sus. I don't know what's happening here, right? The failed trap on the 2500 tick looks like about to fail even further. Maybe come back to the 20 MA. So I came out break even here ultimately because, I don't want to risk anything if I don't have to. If it's coming back down this far, I feel like there's a high chance this trap fails on the 2500 tick, and we might create a second entry long. The second entry long might be worth taking, especially if it comes off the 20 MA here. Then this might be my another entry to go long here. This might be another entry to go long. We'll see. We'll see though. It might be another entry to go long here. 2500 tick chart. Unfortunately, it didn't work out on the 5-minute. It just got so close, But that's the thing about trading. So close is not good enough. It actually has to hit your targets, or you have very, very clear, right, technical targets. Right, it's just 1 point in the charts. It's not fuzzy. It's not like multiple points on the chart. It's like it can't get close to it. It actually has to hit it. And we didn't quite get there. That's why every tick matters. Every tick matters when it comes to trading. I really thought we were going to hit it with this extra push-up, but it is what it is. Okay, this might actually end up pushing up to hit the target I wanted.
5-minute trap.
Right, I mean, what can I do? I could try to go long here, but is it worth it at this point? We got 3 overlapping bars in a row. I just find trades on the smaller time frame at this point. I don't know. It'll probably be a wash today. Probably be a wash. Unfortunately, it kind of takes me out break. My break even is basically where people start to enter again, right? Like my break even is where people say, "Oh, this is an excellent place to come in." Unfortunately, it's it happens quite too often. Right? Your break even is where people come in again, basically bouncing off of it, and you get tick shot at your break even. But that's kind of the risk, right? That's kind of like the game of probability right there. The risk is 0, but your probability is even at 1%. You know, if your risk is 0, but your probability is 1%, that's EV, that's positive EV trade, if you think about it. Your risk is 0, but even your probability is at 1%, then that's a positive EV trade. I don't know what to do here. Let's create a triangle. Just watching. This goes up, it goes up. To me, it's just going in and out of the 20 EMA. So essentially chop at this point. I mean, I could try here. I could try. It looks a bit bearish to me. Looks a bit bearish. We're making lower highs, but higher lows. Very tricky in my opinion. All right. I'm game. Let's do it, Panis. I am game here. Let's try. You kind of wanted to make that new low, right? I'm not going to get married to this premise here. You kind of wanted to make that new low. Right, the 2500 tick. You kind of wanted to trigger the second entry, the second pullback here. You kind of wanted to do that. 5 minute. I mean, I'll try here maybe. Just one contract. Right, it's an OI pattern in an uptrend. So this OI pattern is way more reliable than this OI pattern. I could try with 2, but even then it's a little bit sus. Okay, it kind of does what I wanted to. It kind of is doing the trade I was going to take. All right, we'll try here. We'll see. It's just a simple OI pattern. Risk reward is pretty much 1-to-1. And I will say the probability is like 60%. It pretty much tick shots me, which is unfortunate. It's super annoying. It's not even a 1-to-1. I'm coming out early, just a clear target here. I could do something like this for the 1-to-1 and the 1-to-2. It's a silly trade to me, but I can try. Whatever. I feel like I'm getting a bit greedy doing this because we got a clear resistance here. But pandas can dream. It kind of reloaded for me, so that's why I'm like, all right, let's try. It's unfortunate. I mean, it comes out break even. If I held my full risk, then maybe I can make this trade. But 2500 tick chart. The main reason why I didn't want to go all in is because this was kind of forming a second pullback way down here, and I was like, well, I'd rather have the second pullback, and I think that there's a better trade setting up. So I'm gonna take small risk here, just try to go long. I think it's worth the trade. Maybe the higher low here could be worth another 2. Small, like, small risk here, I guess. The higher low. Very small risk here, higher low. We'll just come out here. Come out here on the main portion. Okay, we hit
target
our
filled.
first target. That's great. Let's see if we can hit our second target, which is the 1-to-2. I doubt we can get it this way. I really doubt we can get it this way, but pandas can dream. Pandas can dream, can't they? Pandas can dream once in their life. I really doubt this is gonna live. I really doubt this is gonna live. Yeah, came up break even. We're up 560 on a terrible day. We're up 560 on a terrible day. So unfortunate though, pandas. I could be up 1500. I left 1,000 on the table because essentially I came out break even on this trade. I was too worried. I was too worried. I should have just let it cook. I should have let it cook. I was worried about going into here as well because the 2500 tick chart was so close to making that second pullback. I said, let it cook. Let it make the second pullback, and I'll feel very confident entering the second pullback. Now we finally hit the previous week's high. We made the one-to-one on the trade. Pretty decent trade. We're up 500. Can you really complain being up 500 on a day like today? I don't think so. I mean, I would love to be up 1,500. But beggars can't be choosers right now. We're going to just take the small wins when we can. We're going to be about 500 today. Should I aim? Should I go for the extra 1,000? But what's my next trade, right, pandas? The price action is finally clearing up a little bit, right? We're getting strong moves up. We're not getting a lot of overlap anymore. Got little sus here, unfortunately, but it ends up making the final push up. Not sure what's happening here. OI pattern. 500 tick chart, though. It's very unreliable on the 500 tick. Very reliable on the 500 tick. The only time I'll take the OI pattern if it's an OII pattern. That's the only time I'll take a OI pattern on the 500 tick. Not such a strong bull bar currently forming. Not such a strong bull bar currently forming on the 5-minute chart. Right? Not much, not very strong, not a very strong, convincing breakout right now. If it closes strong above here, then yeah, of course, it looks much better. We got 3 overlapping bars in a row. Unfortunate. I could have had a monster trade there. What was I giving up? It's basically like right here up to like here. Yeah, it was basically a $1,500 trade I gave up. It's okay. It's okay. That's part of the game, right? You gotta hold sometimes. You gotta really hold for the dream. Okay, closing stronger, right? It's a much stronger close now than it was. Not sure what's gonna happen here though. I guess my break even was here. Break even was here. Yeah, I mean it's pretty much it's not too bad. I put like I left like 500 on the table. I left like 500 on the table on that trade. 5 minute, right? It's not ending too strong. Gold. What's gold up to? I'm about to take a trade on gold. The 5-minute, we don't close above the previous week's high, making it extra weak, in my opinion, right? Making it extra weak. Like, I do not feel confident at all going long here. I wouldn't, at least. Some traders would, but I would definitely not feel confident going long there. The obvious target to me is the 1 to 2 on the 5-minute chart in the OI pattern. And that's what I said, right, Panis? Like, the OI pattern, when it comes in an uptrend or a downtrend, right? If it comes in the trend, it's a lot more reliable. And that's what we got the 1 to 1 on that OI pattern. But here, right, when it's this choppy and then you got the OI pattern, right, the inside, outside, inside, it ends up working out crazy. Crazy strong move, but It's just too worrisome that it's just create like an outside bar or just continue to chop. Okay. Like I said, I would not feel confident going long here because we closed beneath the previous week's high. And now it's starting to reverse pretty strong beneath the 20 EMA on the 500 tick.
$2,500 tick trap.
All right, absolute trash. Turn to absolute mush. Toeman says, "Nice call, Panda God." I wish I'm not. I'm no god. I'm just a panda. All right. I mean, if you want to talk about chop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 overlapping bars in a row, like, and they're not just like slightly overlapping; they're like completely overlapping here. I'm not feeling anything here right now. Just letting it play out. Maybe fail second entry long here. Maybe fail second entry long, but you got this trend line to worry about now, right? You have this spike in channel to think about that this might turn to a spike in channel. Easily turn to a spike in channel here. In fact, if I adjust this, it actually hit the bottom of this channel on the spike in channel already. It already hit it. But very difficult to take this long knowing that we had 7 overlapping bars in a row. To me, it's just too uncertain. We're going to let it play out.
5-minute trap.
I'm going to let it play out at least. but this is spike channel. Very common for this pattern to happen, spiking channel. Failed second entry long. I could try, but again, coming after 8 overlapping bars in a row now. Sorry, this is 7 overlapping bars in a row. It's just very, very sus to take any trade at all here other than taking limit order trades, right? You're actually better off taking a limit order trade here, buying down here, thinking it's come back into this nasty chop. You're better off doing that at this point, right? It's a higher probability, but of course, it's not a guaranteed probability. Higher probability for that to be in your favor.
2500 tick trap.
But is your risk reward worth it? Like, I mean, how much risk, how much reward are you really talking about here? Not even 10 points. They're better off just sitting on your paws here. There's no good risk reward in this trade. Their best risk reward is to go short here, actually, but your probability is greatly reduced when you have 8 overlapping bars in a row. Your probability is greatly reduced. 8 overlapping bars in a row. And you got a trend line in the way. So you got a lot of red flags here. If it works out, it works out. But the probability, to me, is greatly reduced. So it's not worth it, in my opinion. You can try. You know, good luck. Could be a monster trade. Could be a very good risk-reward trade. Probability is too low for me, though. Strong bear bar ending near its low. Let's see if it goes anywhere here. Again, this trend line really depends on how you adjust it. To me, I'm fine skipping this. I mean, I'll catch a second entry short if it is a strong downtrend, but at this point, like, I don't feel any strong conviction. You got too many overlapping bars here. It's too choppy. I don't like it. I really just don't like it. Popping back up. People buying limit orders off of this trend line. People buying limit orders beneath this pivot low. It's just too much evidence that we are entering a limit order market here, at least on the smaller time frame. Higher time frame, not as evident, actually, but the market's fractal, so it's just a matter of time till it affects the higher time frames. The one-to-one was made. I think that's might be all you get here. Come back up. Limit order bears coming in here now. Fair enough. I mean, you're still okay in this trade. If you're short, you're still okay. Dots and pairs. Hopefully it breaks down and you make a lot of bamboo. To me, not worth. Not worth that probability. It's just too low. When you get this, you got all these things messing up your probabilities. Just, I don't know. Just stay away. OI pattern in the 500 tick. Let's see what happens here. I wouldn't be surprised if the chop continues until 12. Really been surprised. We're up 560, pandas. I mean, not too shabby. Not too shabby. I wish I could be up a lot more, but you can only take what the market gives you. And now the market has turned to absolute diarrhea, so it's not much I can do here. Just watching this unfold, and this trap fails essentially. You get this nasty price action. This goes right back into this teeny weeny little range here of not even 10 points. Right, this range here, I'll measure for you. It's an 8-point range. Like, nothing's worth trading here, in my opinion. My gosh, my goodness. Nothing is worth trading here, in my opinion. Especially how low the probabilities are. It's not worth it.
Five-minute trap.
Okay. Bouncing off the previous week's high on the 5-minute chart. Clear rejection. Cannot close above it. It could attempt to double top on it. I think it's time to test the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. What do you say? I think it's time to test the 20 EMA now on the 5-minute chart. What do you say? Second entry short could be an okay trade here, maybe. I think it's time to test the 20 EMA 5-minute chart. I think it's about time, in my opinion. Basically have a wedge top on the 5-minute as well, right? 1, 2, 3 pushes up here. And it's coming right at resistance, which further increases the chances can
2500 tick trap.
reverse. You know what I mean, Pandas? Pandas! Can we get it? Please, one time. Let's catch a good trade here. So I catch you short. I'm going for it, Pandas. Thoughts and prayers. We're going with 2. I think it's about time we test that 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Market says, absolutely not. We are going to just break your brain. Reverse all the way up beyond, hitting the top of the small, teeny baby range here. This could be... There's no way I can go short here now, Pans, if you think about it. But yeah, like I said, it's better off if you just buy here. I thought it was time. Maybe on the lower high on the 5-minute chart, I can try. We got technically 7 pushes up now. Jeez. We'll see how it reacts off the previous week's high again. Here's this dotted line. Okay. Strong bulber ending on its high, absent of fall. There's limit order sells at the top of it. But I mean, again, this range is so small. Like, it's not even 10 points. If you can't get 10 points, Pandas, like, I don't know if it's even worth trading. If you can't get 10 points, like, is it worth it? I don't know. Low probability, bad risk reward trades. It's the worst of both worlds right now. Goodness gracious. Okay, pushing down. Interesting. It is a second inch short. It is technically a second inch short. It's above the 20 MA. In and out of 20 MA. Hard to take. Touches the bottom of the range. The lower high on the higher time frames may be okay to try here. Maybe, but you gotta realize you're really going against the momentum. The 5-minute. 7 pushes up. Could be the first time this pattern breaks. This could be the first time the pattern breaks. Okay. It's such a high chance of a break here. All right. Pattern breaks here. Second short ends up working out. But you definitely, I don't know, I just can't take out the strong bull bar like that. I just cannot. Okay. 5-minute. I'm thinking it wants to test a 20 EMA soon, especially when it's this choppy. There's a couple ways you can test it. You can just go sideways for a very long time and the 20 EMA can catch up to it, or it can come down to it. Which one will it be today? I'm thinking the former, but we'll see. Got to kind of undershoot and overshoot now on this small teeny range. Like I said, it's not worth taking any trades when you have a range this small. And you got 5 overlapping, 6, 7, 8 overlapping bars in a row, essentially. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 overlapping bars in a row, pretty much in this range. We get about 20 bars in this, like, straight up 50-50. Might as well flip a coin. And that's 50-50 for a 1-to-1, right? A 50-50 for a 1-to-1. When we say 50-50, it's 1-to-1. Okay. Absolutely filthy. Maybe coming back to the top of the trading range. I don't know. This 8-point trading range. I could maybe be making a lot of money just bouncing it back and forth here. How much risk are you holding throughout this? I mean, is it worth it? Like, I don't know. Is it worth it? I just don't know. I think really, to be fair, your only trade is coming off this trend line if you want to go short. This upper trend line is still okay. Still intact, in my opinion. Should I do the thing that's been happening this whole time? Should I just do the thing? Should I just join in the party? What's been happening this entire time? For some reason I have this impeccable ability to find the perfect time this breaks out when I try this. Like every time I actually try to do this, it's like the market decides to break out. This is nasty right now. I would really stay away from this market. To me, the only way to trade is with limit orders. And limit orders we shall do. I just want to, 1K today, please. I don't know. It's been a while since I had a good day. After yesterday's debacle. It wasn't even a debacle yesterday. It's just the trades just weren't going for me. Unfortunately. I have this impeccable ability to perfectly time the breakout when I try to go with limit orders here. We missed our entry by a tick here. I have to get it here because this is exactly where the trading range is. The fact that we missed this could mean something, actually. Okay. Oh, did I time the breakout perfectly right when I entered? I mean, I can't risk more than a 1-to-1 on this trade, right? Like, I have this impeccable ability. When I try to go with limit orders, it breaks out. It's incredible. I do it, like, perfectly every single time. I don't know if I have a chance here. I'm just trying to get a 1-to-1, pretty much. It's like I'm just getting a 1-to-1 here. It's not worth risking more than a 1-to-1 a 50-50 trade. We'll just take the hit, I guess. I have impeccable ability to enter limit orders right when the market decides to break out. It's incredible. Literally, this should be a trade that you guys should go against every time I do it. I really have a hard time finding that limit order trade. I'm always a little too late. I'm coming out break even if I can. I doubt I can now. I feel like the market's broken out and it's going to just start rocketing it upwards. But hopefully I can come out break even at least on this trade. Goodness gracious. I could have, I guess, if I just sold the top of this bar. To me, it's not worth. I'll just take the hit here. It's smaller than a $200 loss. It's not even. It's 8-point loss. I'm basically bored at this point. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I know what I'm doing. Just I don't know why I'm doing it. Really, I know why I'm doing it. I'm bored. It's pandas. It's just this is what happens. All right, comes to my actual entry and bounces perfectly off of it. It makes me feel like a lot of people came out break even. Did exactly what I did and came out break even there. I feel like that's exactly what happened, right? Like the moment they came out break even, it's popped up, and it just didn't give me a chance to come out. It is what it is, whatever. I really don't care. I took that trade knowing full well to get ready to take the hit, but I have an impeccable ability to enter limit order markets with a limit order, and it decides to break out. It's incredible. I'm like 10 out of 10 on that. I don't know why I continue to try that. I don't know why I even continue to try. And the best way to do this is actually just keep selling here. I would have came out break even at least. Maybe actually make some bamboo there. So silly. So ridiculous. I don't know. Again, having a hard time closing above the previous week's high. So sick. And then I have a superhuman gift, pandas. I have a superhuman gift. Whenever I enter limit orders, the market breaks out. Like literally the strongest bar came out when I entered a limit order here. Like the timing of that, the chance of that happening is like 1 in 1,000. I do it 10 out of 10 times. Like it's literally the lottery every time. It's literally the lottery every single time. It's crazy. It's actually crazy how bad my track record is with limit order markets. And I definitely don't know how to manage it well. Ooh, getting a little volatility there. This candle developed in 1 millisecond. Gonna reload historical. See what happens. I'm about to call it quits soon. I don't know if, and I'm definitely trading in a negative EV environment. Lots of chop, lots of back and forth. Try to come with a limit order, and it absolutely destroyed me. I'm just not good enough with limit order trade. Like technically, I should have scaled in here. That's how you do a limit order. That's the only way to really trade with limit orders is scaling in. And yeah. It is what it is, pandas. It just simply is what it is. So sick. I thought I had a chance too because we kind of had like a trend line working for us as well here. And I thought like, okay, I mean, it seems like a good time, but it ended up being the breakout point, which makes sense as well. I don't know. It was 8-point risk. It's something to try, I guess. It's your highest probability trade, in my opinion. Okay, now it's popping up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 overlapping bars in a row. Like, what do you do here, pandas? Nothing. You literally do nothing here. Super small range again. I'm really trying my best to do something here, but the market's not allowing any good price action. Absolute diarrhea again for several hours. That's how it is these days. Every single day, diarrhea after diarrhea. How many times can you diarrhea in a row? That's a true question. How many times can you have dysentery before you die? Seriously. It's a miracle we're even green today. We had a brief moment of nice movement, and we caught parts of it. I don't even know. Is it worth? I'll try whatever. It's not even worth it because we have another trading range up here. So is it? Which trading range is it going to abide by? Who knows? Absolute trash. Well, makes me want to rip my eyes out. Market turned to absolute diarrhea. It is what it is. Lower high creative means nothing to me. Absolutely, this market's dead to me at this point. I mean, what's the point? What's the point of trying? I would come with a limit order here. So instead of coming with a limit order, I'm going to sell here to see what happens. I would have come with a limit order here. I'm going to sell and see what happens.
Target filled.
That's how much of a wuss I am. I got 2 points on that trade. That's how much of a wuss I am. I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. Oh my goodness, I could have held it for a semi-good breakout. Why did I even sell it? I don't even know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, pandas. I simply just don't know what's happening. So sick. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to 5-minute test the 20 EMA finally. I think it's time. I think it's time to try. We'll go in with a fail second entry long if we get it. Maybe the market won't give it to us. It might make a beeline to it. I'm going to wait for the fail second entry long. See if I can get a semi-decent setup here. I have no clue. This market's absolute doo-doo caca. But right there, I was thinking maybe I should buy the limit order, and I did the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. Got 2 points out of it. Means absolutely, it's basically a break-even trade in my opinion. Final trade of the stream. This is it. Can't handle this anymore. Final trade of the stream. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what happens here, pandas. Oh, boo, 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 boo. Last trade of the stream is absolute silliness. Such a low probability trade. I don't even know why I'm trying this. Such an unreliable trade. This trade here, I already tried this once before today. It failed already. Pretty much exact same setup here. Wow, look at
2,500 tick trap.
Well, would you look at that? Wow. So disgusting. Comes right back up. Now this channel is just turning to a straight up trading range. Hello, here we go. No, thank you. No longer interested in that trade. Wow. Double top situation here. So sick. Very difficult. Take a trade here. I don't know, pandas. Now that we bounce like so perfectly off these pivots, I just can't go short here. Thinking we might come back to the top of this trading range. I simply can't. I don't know. At least the trading range got a little bit bigger, so maybe there's more opportunity for profits here. I guess it got a little bit bigger. Doesn't mean much to me, to be honest, but a little bit bigger. What can I say? What am I supposed to do? Right in the middle of the trading range. No man's land. Big down, big up. Whew. Again, like, the way to manage that trade, if you, like, just had scaled in, you know, where you would take your stop loss out probably to the 1-to-1, you came out break even at least. So, like, in a sense, like, the easiest day to trade is a trading range day. If you have a wide stop and can scale in, then it's the easiest. It's probably the easiest days you can trade. Second entry long on the 2500 tick chart. Does it mean much? I don't know. I mean, it's coming for trend line, but it's also like pinched at the top of a channel here. And looking at the price action on the lower time frames, like, do I really feel like this is gonna do much? Not really. not at all. I really don't think it's gonna do anything. But I have no clue. So sick. We're up 430. It's just scraps at this point, but who cares? I mean, at least it's something. At least it's green. Green is green on a day like today. I'll take it. You know what I mean?
5-minute trap.
5-minute trigger second entry long. And there it goes. So be it. Second entry long. A little tricky because it's an outside bar reversal, in my opinion. I think it was. I'm not sure. No, actually, I don't remember. Coming off our trend line 20 EMA, bat signal bar, at the top of a potential
5-minute
resistance.
trap.
No clue. The 5-minute having a hard time breaking above previous week's high.
5-minute trap.
Target filled.
$2,500 tick trap.
Sorry, pandas. Sorry about that. Let me just go over it. Hours of just nonsense. Can't trade this. Hours of nonsense. Can't trade this as well. This was the only time you could really take a trade. And we took advantage of it, right? That's where we're up 440. We could be up a lot more, but we're up 440, and I'll take it. Green is green today, right? Like being any green today, it's a miracle. But when you've got market that look like this for hours, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. So, consider your time, your value of your time, and if you think your value of time this is worth trading, then please be my guest. Continue to trade this absolute diarrhea. But if you're like me, I'm gonna just look at this and say, hey, today's a wash. Not a wash. I mean, we're up 440. It's not bad. It's just like, that's just like, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. 440 is fine. I mean, being up 440 is great, actually, but it still feels like a loss today because of just price action is so terrible. That's how you know the price action is terrible. I'm green, like pretty good green. Being up 440 across 20 accounts, that's like being up, what, $8,000? Wait, no, $8,000. So I'm being up $8,000 in one single day. It's not too shabby. But it's like, when the price action looks like this, it feels like we all lost. It feels like we all lost here, pandas. Doesn't it? Doesn't it feel like we all lost looking at this chart? Gold not doing much of anything either, so didn't miss much on gold. Going in and out of 20 MA. Not worth trading here as well. I mean, should I dare? Dare I? Dare I? Dare I? Interesting. The E-mini is actually kind of a little more consistent than than Nascraq today. Surprisingly, right? It's actually pretty consistent. More consistent than Nascraq. Huh. A little surprising to me, but still pretty much trash. But the E-mini is 5 points. 5 points on the E-mini. So volatility is just absolute disgusting. It's nothing. Absolute nothing here. I'm going to take one more trade. I'll take a lower high here, thinking this is not going to do much. I mean, the E-mini, though, is super... Like, actually, the E-mini is super bullish. This is, like, extremely bullish. Surprisingly bullish on the E-mini here. Very interesting. Very interesting. It's actually extremely bullish on the E-mini. It makes me feel like the Nascraq could follow suit, but... BTC? I always forget what the thing is for BTC. What's BTC? It's something very obvious, but I just keep forgetting it. I don't know.
5-minute trap.
Cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency. We go into the cryptocurrency. MBT makes so straightforward. MBT, always forget it though. I don't know why. The 5-minute on MBT, is that what you trade here? Okay, it's going up. It's a 5-minute what you look for. One candle. One candle is $28. What the what? 285 points. 20. What? I guess it's a micro, so you got to trade 10 times as much. 10 times as much on the micros here. Maybe I could try. I gotta get my trade copier up. All right, we got MBT set up. Maybe. I don't think MBT is doing much more, but it's actually looking really nice because you got a trading range coming above 20 minutes. If it comes off a support like this on a second entry long, actually a decent trade here to go long in my opinion.
2,500 tick trap.
I mean, is this fun to trade? This looks like it's not. This is like barely moving. It's like barely moving here. I don't know. Nothing's worth it. Every instrument right now is just dead. Should I start looking into oil? Should I start just going to like random stuff? Let's see what else. Let's see how many things I have to go into to figure out. Finally find a good. Finally find a good thing to trade. Good instrument to trade. Let's see how many I have to go through. What has some volatility today? Let's go with energy. Let's look at crude oil. CL. How about that? I feel like these are different. CL. Oh my goodness, what is this disaster? What am I looking at? All right. Oil is not it. Oil is not, it's not it. What am I looking at? What the freak is this? What the freak am I looking at? Oil is not it. NG, natural gas. Are you it? Oh my goodness, it just broke. It just broke my charts. My charts just froze. I think that's it, pandas. I think we're calling it there. My Ninja Trader just froze. It completely just got. Oh, okay, here it is. Wow. What am I looking at here? This is crazy. I'm not. It's not. It's nothing. In fact, it's like breaking my charts. I can't move. I am stuck. It's kind of weird because the price action seems okay actually until today. Today the price action is crazy. It just plummeted. Interesting. My charts are completely frozen right now. I can't do anything. Marcus Vaughn says, is the market waiting for something to happen? I don't know. All right, Bandas. I think that's it. I can't take any more of this torture. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. We're at 4:40. We'll get that bamboo. But Bandas, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow, same time, 9:50 a.m. Eastern time. And yeah, trade safe, everyone. These horrid conditions. Trade safe. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.